Morning. Hope everybody's well. It is now Monday, the 23rd of June. Lord knows where the time is going. So, another quick sort of update. I am focusing solely on the road. However, I am talking to you lot, but I suppose it's like having a conversation with a passenger in the car. Now, a couple of updates I wanted to provide you with. Nothing too lengthy. And I will get some footage this week and we'll put a little video together so it's not just me harping on all the time. Now, we had a coach come in from Ipswich Town yesterday, Michael. So the idea of having a coach from a professional club in the UK with us for a couple of weeks in our full-time academy. We did a short tour in April and Michael, who's part of the recruitment staff at Ipswich Town, identified 3 players from our programme that he had an interest in. And upon further conversations with Michael and the staff from Ipswich, we actually indicated to him and the staff that there was more players in Australia that weren't in a position to come to the UK with us in April. So that sort of prompted the further discussion with Michael and his superiors at Ipswich to have Michael with us for 2 weeks. So most people will be aware that during the school holidays in Australia, most programs tend to stop and do other things. Well, we don't. You know, we're a full-time football program, a full-time academy, which means we have to continue to work to maintain players, and we do have a maintenance program in place. We have Josh, who's a full-time strength and conditioning coach, and Bruno, who's our full-time sports scientist and head of performance, and auxiliary staff under them who continue to come into the campus and work with the players on a daily basis just to keep them ticking over, as well as the full-time academy coaching staff. Now, we do have a number of teams heading down to Melbourne next week. So Ben and Tom, I believe, are taking, as I say, 2 teams. I think it's 3 or 4 teams down to Melbourne, and they'll compete in a competition in Melbourne. And then there'll be a smaller program that will continue to operate at Meridian Beach, which is our training complex on the Sunshine Coast. In addition to that, we have our international academy who are in the final phases of departure or preparations for departure to the United Kingdom into our UK hub. So I and Michael and other staff will be working with them players. They'll report Friday afternoon. They'll spend Friday night with us. They'll spend all day Saturday and Saturday night with us. And then Sunday half a day, which will allow us to do our final prep work, practical work, some theoretical work, and get them ready for the departure end of July. I'll be travelling out a week before, as normal, just to ensure we dot the I's, cross the T's. We have full-time staff now in the UK that are working tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure everything's right at that end. Me going over a week early is more so just to make sure that any fine detail needs to be aligned. There's going to be a meeting, a national meeting, which will allow us then to provide further commentary around what we're doing in terms of competitions. So there's just something else I want to add in terms of the competition as well, which I won't give too much detail, but I'll give you just enough to be getting on with. So next year, we've been invited to put 2 national teams together, females, to go over to play in a tournament which is in association with the English FA in the Premier League and other providers. So I won't say any more than that, but we will be putting some information out probably in the next couple of months to that effect, which will see hopefully some of the best young female talent from the country go over to Europe to compete in this competition against some of the UK's best WSL academy teams, as well as some other international teams that are coming from some of the biggest clubs around the globe. So it's pretty exciting times. Right, I'll leave it there because that's nearly 7 minutes. And we will jump back in with some footage. I'll add some footage to the end of this when the video goes live in the next couple of days. Morning, everyone. We've just reported for the 2025 International Academy residential program. So this is the last preparation before we actually head out to the UK. With me is Christian Richardson, who's one of our under 23s players who's going to be competing in the UK, training full time, but also studying full time as well. Now, there's three elements to our education program because it's an academic exchange program. And the one we're actually going to discuss today, which we're going to share with everybody, is the UCA online education program. So, as I said, this is Christian who's sat next to me. Christian is going to be one of the players that has already commenced the online program with UCA Education. So if we can ask Christian, it's quite relatively early, but how do you structure your week and balance your academic responsibilities with training, or how do you see that going?
I start my days around 9 o'clock, and I'll do a couple of lessons, have a break, like lunch, and then I'll do a few more. And then I'll do my own training, or I'll go to club training.
Okay, but as you head to the UK then, how do you envisage this working in terms of integrating it with full-time training based on what UCA have provided you online now and how that will work in with the UK football program?
I reckon it'll work in quite easily because it's a way to learn that you can just do whenever you need to, so you can fit it in whenever you can.
Okay, and how does this differ, the UCA online program, how does it differ from what you've done with mainstream school or even alternative education providers that have maybe offered you some online education?
The lessons are a lot easier to get your head around and to start doing, and it's very straightforward the way that they give you the work.
Okay, so what would you say is your favourite subject that UCA are providing with you, and how does that work out for you?
Probably legal studies is probably my favourite.
Okay.
And it works where you get one lesson a week, and you can spend however much you want to spend each day on the lesson.
Okay. Right, so that allows me to play where? Good. My first thought now, Cruz, I don't want him taking all the plaudits as a footballer. If you can play forwards, I want you to play forwards. Make a run inside. Go on. He switched off. All right, so now you might start to play because now these gaps are starting to appear because they've come out a little bit. Come on, Brody. And now, play. So you're looking to play that. Hey! It's gone straight. And again, you're going to try and lose these midfielders. Okay? So if Cruz is in here, he starts to make a straight run. So you, come with me, Cruz. This. Never close your shoulders off and come out the way. So you're here. There's a midfielder. Now where are you going? Go on then. Give it him. Now what have you got again? So now you've got an opportunity. Brody, as soon as you see that and there's no immediate pressure on the ball, you get in line with the last man. And I suspect it's probably going to be Kahea or the fullback. Correct? Get in line with the last man, get beyond your fullback because we might clip it over the top. There. I don't think he read it. Who read it? The fullback? I don't care whether he read it or not. I want to get him in. I want to get him in. All right? I want now to stretch the opposition because if we play that ball in there, where are they going to go? Good lad. So when... You ready? Going to play you. Play! Play on! Rabbi, why do you not want to play it? Because you played 2 or 3 really great balls, 1 last night and 2 this morning. Play the balls. All right? I want to encourage you to play them balls. Take a centre, kid. Punch it. Play on. Play on. Go.
Cows and that, bro. Easy, man.